Hi, welcome back to A View from the Fourth Floor. Okay, I'm going to arbitrarily start a new season of my podcast. Lately, we can see a proliferation of podcast content across various different genres popping up everywhere. It's probably a good thing, but discerning audiences need to remember that since everyone and their uncle can start a podcast, how do you make sure that the content is worthy of your listening? Or is it just ramblings by people who don't have anything better to do than to just talk aimlessly into a mic for hours on end? I digress. Okay, let's get the show started. We're coming to the end of January already, and from a footballing standpoint, it doesn't look like Arsenal is doing any transfer business anytime soon. We ended our winless streak with an emphatic 5-0 victory over Crystal Palace. So that probably means that Arteta feels that we don't need another striker. I think we do, but if we're not going to buy a new striker, maybe the club can look at the rising stars in the youth setup and give them a proper chance. There are numerous young talents just waiting for the big break. Maybe it's time we blood some of them. Names like Berev, Patino who's out on loan, Nwaneri and all. I think Liverpool showed us that it can be done. But since we are out of the top competitions, opportunities for the young will be limited. In local football news, however, Malaysia is out of the Asian Cup after losing their opening 2 matches, but at least they redeemed themselves with a hard-fought draw against South Korea. We can only wonder what could have been had they performed like that earlier in the tournament. But well, it is football. On the topic of podcasts, Twitter was abuzz when an influencer was talking about how education is not important and there's no real point to even finish school. Because, hey, look at me, I'm so successful. I'm paraphrasing, of course. Last year, something similar happened when I believe there was a survey being conducted asking SPM school leavers what they want to do, and there were a lot of answers talking about, hey, people want to become social media influencers because they see that as the in thing. You earn a lot of money through sponsorships, affiliate marketing and all that, and the work doesn't seem that hard. I guess the feeling is that it's an easy way of trying to earn a living. This has led to the notion that, hey, you don't really need to be academically qualified to be successful. And when your definition of success means having the means to earn income from social media and live the life without doing traditional work, you can see the appeal. What do I think about that? I believe that education is a generational game changer. We have seen how lives of whole families have changed when education is the primary focus. And how you are as a person also depends on what you read and learn. Critical thinking, the ability to understand complex issues and solve problems. You learn all this. So to say that education is not important is just stupid. Which goes back to the earlier point where everyone and their uncles are doing podcasts, and there's like a race to see who can come up with the most shittiest of hot takes. The more controversial, the better, with the view of, hey, if I become viral, then there will be more attention given to me, and I will grow more popularity, and then my social media empire will grow more and more. There's no such thing as bad publicity, right? I don't know, man. While everyone can have opinions on everything, it doesn't mean that we need to engage with everything we see or hear on social media. I believe in conversations that lead to more understanding and the overall ability to solve issues and problems. I can do without the hot takes and opinions that's just stupid. That's just me, man. Anyway, that's this episode done. See you on the next one. Bye bye.